Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. This is Teacher Simon taking you through Cambridge Igcse Equal Mathematics, paper 1-2 for October-November 2024, and this is part 1 for questions 1 to 11. Question 1, write the number 500,000 in figures. 500,000. Half of a million. A million is having 6 zeros, and that will be 500,000. Question 2. Anton records the color of each car in a car park. His results are shown in the table. And then they are telling us that on the grid, draw a bar chart to show this information. Complete the scale on the frequency axis. So looking at the results we are having here, the biggest one is 12. So we can put to 1 unit. So we can use a scale of 1 squared, 1 unit. Okay, so 1 here, then here we can have 2, then here we shall have a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see? Then black, they are 12. So you get your ruler and you go to black is here, so you draw like that. And one thing you need to know is that on bar charts there has to be a space between the bars, but this one they even did it for you. They left the space. If you can observe very well, you see. All right, now next, gray is 9, so 9 is here for gray, and we draw that. Then the next one is white, 11. So 11 white is here. And then the other one is blue, which is 4. So it has to be like that. That is our bar chart. Question 3 is coming from algebra, and they are saying solve part A. 5x is equal to 14. So meaning our x here is going to be equal to 14 over 5. Because to undo operations, multiplication is undone by division, and addition is undone by subtraction, and the reverse is true. So this will be 14 over 5. I can leave it like that, or I can write 2.8. Then here, to get x, I'll just say 25 minus 6, which is going to be a 19. Then question 4, the diagram shows a regular polygon. Write down the mathematical name of this polygon. This is a pentagon because it has 5 sides. Then part B, on the diagram, draw all lines of symmetry. Now, the number of sides, okay, let me write here. The number of lines of symmetry is equivalent to the number of sides for any regular polygon. Okay, a regular polygon of any sides has any lines of symmetry. Okay, and any order of rotational symmetry. symmetry. And then what is rotational symmetry? So rotational symmetry, let me write it here. Rotational symmetry is the number of times a shape remains the same as it is being rotated through 360 degrees. That is rotational symmetry. When you rotate it and you find that it resembles the way it was at first, that is an order. So like that. Now therefore on the diagram draw the lines of symmetry. So we shall come to this one. You come to the vertex and then you draw through this other side. Okay, like that. And you can actually make these ones a little bit dotted. The same thing, every corner, every vertex, then this other side opposite to it must be cut down into two. So like that. Make them dotted. Just like that. Then the other one, I can also come to this corner here, then the side, and you have to make sure that these lines all pass through the center, the same center. Okay, that is also one other thing that is being tested here. Then also here, then to there, like that. Then I can also make it dotted. And then which other one? Lastly, this one here. So we shall have something like that. So those are the lines of symmetry on the pentagon. So they said write down, but see, write down the order of rotational symmetry. Order of rotational symmetry is going to be 5. Okay, every time you rotate this one and finds this one here, it reaches this position, this one would have come here, this one would have come here, this one, like that. So they are all going to fit into each other. So therefore order of rotational symmetry is 5. Question number 5, write 53,683.588 to the nearest 100. So to the nearest 100, I'll write 53683, then 0.588. So I go to a number in the hundreds place. The number in the hundreds place is the 6. Then this one in the tens place, I round it off to 8. So that will be, you add 1, so it will be 5, 3, 7. Then here we replace this with a 0 and this one here. So we put 0, 0, and we don't need to put the point. Then we put 0, 0. No. Now 1 decimal place, you should know that each figure on the right of the decimal point is a decimal place. So if they say 1, this is the 1 here. Then round off the 8, this one here. So we shall have 5, 3, 6, 8, 3.6. That is to 1 decimal place. Now if you add on 0, 0, because you have rounded off the 8, these will still be 3 decimal places. Okay, so it has to be 0.6. Just leave it there. Question 6. Triangle ABC has sides AC, which is equal to 4.2 centimeters. BC is 5.6 centimeters. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct triangle ABC. Leave in your construction arcs. The side AB has been drawn for you. So we can get our pair of compasses. Let me first put it at A here. Then we can do 4.2. That is 4.2. Then you make an arc. Okay. We do an arc there. Then we can remove the compass and stretch it to 5.6. That is 5.6. Then I can bring it and put it on B here because they said BC. Okay. Then draw an arc here. So where the two arcs meet, that is the position of C. So you first even write it there. That is C. Then you connect from here using your ruler. You draw that line. You also come to B here. You draw that line there where they have met. So that is our triangle there. Question 7. Put one pair of brackets in each calculation to make it correct. Okay. So this one is saying 15 plus 12 minus 3 times 4 has to be equal to 51. And if I put the brackets here, this will now be 27. So you first do 27, then now minus, of course, this is 3 times 4, minus 12. You cannot get 51. So that means we cannot have that. Okay. Then if I put the pair here, this one will be 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 times, I have 9 here, then times 4. Remember, we are using body mass. Okay. Body mass or bead mass. Then this one is 15 here. Now, 36 plus 15 is the one that gives you 51. So the pair of brackets, therefore, has to be there. Okay. That is the one for this case, because 15 plus 36 is the one that gives us 51. Then the next one, 96. Since there is times 4 here, then we must get something times 4. 96 divided by 4, I think this one gives us 24. So suppose I put my brackets here. Using body mass, addition comes first before subtraction. So this is 27 minus 3, you get 24. You see that? So we shall get 24 times 4, which is actually 96. So that means our pair of brackets is supposed to be there. Question 8. 8c, simplify 8c minus d minus 3c plus 3d. If you want to rearrange this such that you put the like terms together, this will be 8c, then minus 3c minus d plus 3d. Please don't change the signs here. This is an expression. We are not dealing with an equation. If it is an equation and the terms are jumping the equal signs or the inequality signs, then that is when they change the signs here. So this minus 3c, you just shift it with it. Okay. Even the d shifts with its minus. But you don't even need you just say 8c minus 3c. There we get 5c. Okay, so we shall write here 5c. And then negative d plus 3d. So negative 1 plus 3, that one gives us positive 2. Then you write here plus 2d. Question 9, the diagram shows an isosceles triangle. Find the value of x. The base angles of an isosceles triangle are always equal. Look at the side which is the angle which is opposite to this side, and also the angle which is opposite to this side. So since these two are equal, the sides, that means also the angles are equal. So this is 43. And we know that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So we shall have 43 plus 43, then plus x, should be equal to 180. So meaning x is going to be equal to 180 minus 86. So this one will give us 94 degrees. Okay. Question 10, we have 0.25, 3.12, and the rest of those numbers in the list. They say complete each statement with a number from the list, a natural number. A natural number, here we look at all positive. Okay, all positive what? Integers. In other words, counting numbers. Counting numbers. Now, a positive integer is 24. So, and an integer is a whole number. Okay, is a whole number. So we have two whole numbers, negative 3 and 24. But the only natural number or the counting number is 24. And then next is an irrational number. An irrational number cannot be expressed in terms of a fraction. Cannot be expressed as a fraction. All recurring decimals can be converted to fractions. All terminating decimals can be converted to fractions. Like this one is a quarter. Okay, this one is 3142, then divide by 1000. This one is negative 3 over 1. Any whole number is a fraction and its denominator is a 1. Then this one is negative 2 over 5. This one is 6 over 5. And this one is already negative a quarter. You see? So it's only root 3 that cannot be written as a fraction. And then is a reciprocal of 4. 4 is over 1. That means it's reciprocal. I will somersault this. So I will get 1 over 4. Okay, but when you look into the list that is given, we have negative a quarter. Negative a quarter cannot be the reciprocal of 4. Okay, it is the reciprocal of negative 4. But then when we check again, like I've done this one here, that 0.25 is the same as 1 over 4, then I'll write here 0.25. But don't write here 1 over 4 because in the list we don't have 1 over 4. We have 0.25. If you write 1 over 4, you will get it wrong because it is not in the list. Yes, we know 0.25 is an equivalent figure to 1 over 4, but they said complete each statement with a number from a list. Question 11. The temperature in town A is negative 8 degrees C and the temperature in town B is 16 degrees C. Find the difference in the temperatures. So when we are finding the difference, okay, the difference, you just get the big value, okay, then you subtract the small value. As simple as that. And they always like bringing such questions because people mess with the negatives. So the big value is 16. Put a minus. Then the small value is negative 8. So these two are going to become a plus. So 16 plus 8, that one gives us a 24. And then part B, the temperature in town A rises by 12 degrees C. Find the temperature in town A now. So this was -8, then it rises, so you add plus 12. And of course, that is the same as saying 12 minus 4. I mean minus 8, then you get your answer as a 4. Okay, so this has been it for this first part of the paper. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless you. See you in the next videos. If you find the videos very helpful to you, kindly like, share, and even subscribe. God bless you.